Dear student, once again, all of you are welcome to my channel Math Success Point. Today, on the request of the students of class 12 who are going to appear in the CBSE examination and mathematics paper is going to be held very soon, then I am going to discuss some questions related with the integral calculus, because repeatedly I am telling you that you must do the work hard. What type of work hard? Smart work. In mathematics, smart work is required. What type of smart work? Smart work in the sense you must have to clear the concept, definition, formula, then you solve the simple programs related with the formula, definition, as well as what is the concept. Try to understand it. If simple question you solve, then you go to difficult question. And difficult question, that is the combination of the simple questions. Break the difficult into simple. Simple you already solve. You can solve the difficult question. There is no problem. That I will prove here today itself. How it is possible? मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, जब मैं नवोदय विद्यालय में वर्क करता था तो मेरा जो वर्क करने की का जो तरीका था वो यही था। बच्चों को हमेशा गाइड करता था कि मेहनत कीजिए, रात दिन मेहनत कीजिए और इतनी मेहनत कीजिए कि जिससे आप लोग 100% मार्क्स लेकर के आए। 100% मार्क्स आप कैसे ले सकते हैं? स्मार्ट वर्क करके, जो मैं आज बताने वाला हूं। और ये वीडियो आज बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाली है। दैट विल बी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर दीज स्टूडेंट हु डिडंट डू द वर्क related with the special integrations. They could not understand this topic till today. Automatically you will understand by observing, by seeing this my video which I am going to prepare today. एक कहावत समाज के अंदर प्रचलित है। कहीं भी आप शोरूम में जाएंगे तो क्या कहते हैं शोरूम वाले? एक के साथ 5 फ्री, एक के साथ 2 फ्री, एक के साथ 3 फ्री। अरे मैथमेटिक्स में देखिए, मैथमेटिक्स में, इन मैथमेटिक्स आई विल गिव यू 15 to 20 फ्री with 1. I will solve the question 1 only, and after that you can solve 15 to 20 questions. You see how it will be important. And that set always I used to give to my students of Navodaya Vidyalaya. That is why you see this series, this set of questions. This is my series, this is set of questions. But before starting my smart work, I will say today I am going to do the smart work in mathematics. Before starting my smart work, I would like to request to all of you, you like my videos and share my videos and subscribe my channel. Okay, let me start the thing. I have given the 3 conditions related with the integral of some particular functions. You see the heading, integral of some particular functions. My dear student, मैं ये वीडियो बना रहा हूँ चूंकि इंटीग्रेशन का कोई टॉपिक चल नहीं रहा था, केवल रिलेशन एंड फंक्शन और डिफरेंशियल कैलकुलस, कंटिन्यूटी एंड discontinuity of the function. That is why you see now. You see, integral of some particular functions. I have taken the 3. 3 more functions are there, where in the denominator there is the root symbol. But you see, integral of the function 1 upon x square minus a with respect to x dx, it will be equal to 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a. X plus a plus c. Plus c always we write. That is constant in the indefinite integration. In the indefinite integration always we write c, because c, that is the arbitrary function. It may be the sum of the constants. So many constants will be there. One more thing I want to tell you. Whatever the questions are given in the indefinite integration, same question you will use, you will solve in the definite integration. That is why indefinite integration is very important. But in that indefinite integration, this particular function is important. Three things we use generally this formula, this particular condition. Integral of 1 upon x square plus a square. It will be equal to what? 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a plus c. Okay, my dear student, you see the solution of this question. How you can find out the solution of this question? Let me take the solution of this question. Nothing to do. You will have to divide in numerator and denominator only by x square. मैंने पहले ही बता दिया, आप याद रखना है. केवल ये इसका सॉल्यूशन याद रख लीजिए, बाकी जितने भी मैं क्वेश्चन बताऊंगा सबका सॉल्यूशन आप खुद कर सकते हैं. यू कैन डू योरसेल्फ विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम. ओके, दैट इज व्हाई यू कंसंट्रेट ओवर हियर. लेट मी टेक डिवाइड इन न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर. डिवाइड इन न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर बाय x square. You see how it will be a very simple question. Let me take over. See, x square divided by x square, that will be 1. 1 divided by x square, that will be 1 upon x square. Okay. And x to the power 4 divided by x square, that will be x square plus 1 divided by x square, that will be x square dx. This is the simple I have given over here. Divide in numerator and denominator by x square. Okay. Now, because you know the formula of class 8, algebraic condition, algebraic formula. What is that algebraic formula? You must have to keep in mind x plus y whole square will be equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. And x minus y whole square will be equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. These conditions you see we are using in class 12. That is why it is must to know the algebraic condition. Okay, either you change in this form or you change in this form. Both the conditions you must have to keep in mind. Okay, let me take, because here it is positive side, this is the positive side, and let me change it into this form so that you can get the solution easily. क्या करेंगे हम? What we will do? We will subtract 2 and we will add 2. Let me take it over here. थोड़ा सा मैं इसको I will just increase this line so that there will not be the inconvenient to understand. In the denominator, I am going to subtract 1, add, subtract 2, add 2. You can cancel the same thing, original form you will get. Okay, my dear student, you see this one. It will be equal to what? All of you know. X square upon, it is the square of 1 minus 1 upon x square. What is left? 2 is left. My dear student, this thing I have changed into this form. If you will open it, but you will apply this formula, similarly you will get this. Okay? Now what you will do? Very simple thing. As I told you, it is not difficult question, it is very simple. These are the things which you generally did in class 10. Change it into perfect square. We are changing it into the perfect square only. It is not the thing of class 12, but question that is in class 12. Okay, put integration में generally that is required, you must have to keep in mind. X minus 1 upon x. Let me take t. Either you take t or you take y or you take z, except x, you can take any other variable. Okay? You know, differentiate on both the sides. You must have to differentiate it on both the sides. In my previous videos, I have given the detail of this one, how you can find out the differentiation. When I started the differentiation, you can see differentiation of x is 1. And the differentiation of 1 upon x, this differentiation of 1 upon x, that is, you can use differentiation of x to the power minus 1. Minus 1 upon x square. And negative to negative will be positive 1 upon x square. And dx once again you will write as per the chain rule dt. Its differentiation is this one. Differentiation of x is 1. Differentiation of 1 upon x square minus 1 upon x square. Okay? Positive and dx will be equal to dt. You see, in numerator it is given 1 plus 1 upon x square dx is equal to dt. It is given in numerator. Okay? In place this one you will write dt. Okay? You write it dt. Dt divided by, in place of it you write t square. And change it, root 2 square. Root 2 square means 2. 2 I have given in this form. Now what the formula you will use? It is given over here, the some special standard conditions. That is, what are the conditions? First, this thing, third part of it. 1 upon a, 2 tan inverse x upon a. Okay. A, what is in place of a? That is 1 upon root 2. Tan inverse x upon a. My dear student, I am not going to write once again because I have given over here. Okay? Tan inverse t, because in place of x is t upon root 2. And you must have to write the c. I told you c. It is the arbitrary constant. There will be so many constants under c. It is the sum of constants. C, that is sum of constant. 1 upon root 2 and tan inverse in place of t, what you will write? Same thing, because you must have to change the original variable. Okay? We are not going to find out the answer in the form of t. We will find out the answer in the form of x. That is why you take it. X minus 1 upon x upon root 2 plus c. Okay? 1 upon root 2. Tan inverse, take the LCM. X square minus 1 upon root 2x. X plus c. It is the answer of it. It is the answer of this question. And very important question. Several times you see your sample paper. It will be given frequently in different sample papers or in different books as an important question. Okay? I think this question is clear to you, but you must have to keep in mind this thing. Okay? I am going to write it this one. Here, because I have given the solution of it. Plus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1. The I have given the solution of this question. Okay? Confirm? Let me take one more question of similar kind. Okay? That will be, if here it is only, I will take minus sign. Negative sign. Let me take. If here it is negative sign, same thing, you will multiply numerator and denominator by, I am not going to do the much work. I am going to do the smart work. Negative. Here it will be negative and here it will also be negative. Not positive. Okay? And you must have to see divided numerator and denominator by the similar kind of thing, x square. Okay? And I am just going to change this symbol. I am just going to change the symbol. Okay? It will be negative. And here, my dear student, I am just going, why same thing? Same thing. You will add 2 and you will subtract 2. Because here it is negative sign. That is why in the denominator there must be positive sign. Why it will be positive? I will tell you. Okay? And here it will be negative sign. As I told you, I am not going to change much. I am doing the smart work. Okay? This is the second question. Question number 2. This is the second question I am going to attempt. And put this one. It's a differentiation. Same thing I told you. Differentiation of x is 1 and differentiation of 1 upon x, that will be minus 1 upon x square. Okay? And here it is given 1 minus 1 upon x square dx is equal to dt. It is given in numerator. You can write in place of it, that is dt. Okay? But here there will be a negative sign. See, my dear student, and this condition will be different. I am going to use the different condition. What is that different condition? See, function is given 1 upon x square minus a. This formula you will use. Now, what is that formula? It will be 1 upon 2a. 1 upon 2a is root 2. Okay. And what is that? Log. Log. My dear student, you must have to write the absolute value. Because always it will be write absolute symbol in case of log. Why? Because log value, that is always positive, not negative. In the negative form, you cannot find out the log value. That is why always we put this symbol, absolute symbol. Okay. X. In place of x, you write t minus root 2 and divided by t plus root 2 plus c. Similar kind of thing, my dear student, in place of t, you must have to write x plus 1 upon x. That is, see, it will be 1 upon 2 root 2 log. In place of t, you write x plus 1 upon x minus root 2 divided by same thing x plus 1 upon x minus root 2 plus root 2 and plus c. Take the LCM 1 upon 2 root 2 log. Take the LCM x square plus 1 minus root 2x divided by x square plus 1 and plus root 2x. Root 2x. That is root 2x. Root 2x plus. This will be its solution. Very simple. This is the solution of this question. This is my first part, and this will be my second part. What is the second part? X square minus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1 dx. I am writing here because I told you the solution of this question as well as this question. Okay, let me proceed now. I think you understand this problem, these two problems which I told you. Now we will take question number 3. Question number 3, which the student feel very difficult and question comes in the examination. You see your sample paper. I am going to tell you that you must see your sample papers, how these questions are very important. Let me take the another question, question number 3. Many times this question asked in the examination 3. Evaluate the question is given, may be given x square upon x to the power 4 plus 1. Several times this question asked in the examination. Many times. You see, I am going to multiply in numerator and denominator by 2. Nothing to do. X to the power 4 plus 1 and dx. My dear student, as I told you, you must have to concentrate. By and by, I am telling you very slowly so that you will understand the concept. There should not be any problem. 1 upon 2. I will break 2x square. In what way? X square plus 1 and plus x square minus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1 and dx. X square plus x square 2x square plus 1 minus 1 cancel. Same thing you will get. 2x square I have given in this way. Okay, let me change it. 1 upon 2. X square plus 1 you write, you separate it. X to the power 4 plus 1 dx. Plus same thing 1 by 2. I am taking this one and this one separately. Okay, and it will be equal to what? X square minus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1 dx. What is this one? X square plus 1 upon x square plus 4, x square minus 1 upon x square plus 1. My dear student, this is my first question and this is my second question. Already I told you. What I told you in the beginning? In mathematics, difficult questions, these are the combination of the simple question. And if the simple question you solve, you can solve the difficult question. जैसे कंप्यूटर में कट पेस्ट करते हो ना, अभी सॉल्यूशन को कट पेस्ट कर देता, फर्स्ट का यहाँ पे लिख देना, सेकंड का यहाँ पर लिख देना. Understand? What a simple thing. That is my smart work. Okay, let me take some more questions related with these conditions. That is why I have given here the solution. Okay, very important question, my dear student. See, generally the student feel, this is my fourth question, suppose. Several times this question has come in the examination. This question, 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1. And the student confused how to find out the solution. It is the question of substitution method, but how we will substitute? What we will substitute? It becomes very difficult for the student. But no, it is not difficult. It is a very simple question. But how it is very simple question? Let me see. You multiply only numerator and denominator by 2. Okay? See how it is simple. I have multiplied numerator and denominator by 2, my dear student. Let me take, you see, x square plus 1 minus x square plus 1 divided by x to the power 4 plus 1 and dx. You see, x square minus s square cancel, 1 plus 1, 2. I have changed the 2 into this way. Okay? Let me change it separately. 1 upon 2. Let me write one more line so that you will not be confused. Minus, take negative sign here. X square minus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1 dx. I told you that I am doing the smart work today. X square plus 1 upon x square plus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1 dx. Similarly, negative sign 1 upon 2, and here x square minus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1. Dear student, what does it mean? This is minus 1. Okay? You see, this is my first question and this is my second question. We make it very simple. It is not a difficult question. This is a very simple question. By cut and paste, you apply your computer and cut and paste in place of this one and this one the solution of these questions. These two questions. I think very simple, and we are doing the smart work. My dear student, try to understand, concentrate, automatically you will understand the integral calculus. Okay, let me take one more question. Similar kind of question. Question number 5th. Question number 5th. 5th question, and the student feel very difficult this 5th question. Let me take. What is that? Integral of root 10x. You see, root cot x and dx. In maximum number of books and sample papers that is given, this question is given. And you look, the student feel that it is very difficult. I am telling you it is not difficult. What? Because you can write, my dear student, cot x. Cot x is equal to what? 1 upon 10x. You can use. Cot x will be equal to 1 upon 10. Even though in class 10 that is given. Okay? In place of cot, you see, root 10x and plus 1 upon root 10x. I am just going to put this thing. I have given already. This one you will use. Okay? Let me take the LCM of this one. Root 10x into root 10x, 10x. And plus 1 upon root 10x. My dear student, try to do the smart work. See carefully. I will use in place of root 10x. Let me take. Let me substitute root 10x. Everywhere you can use t, because we are taking t. As I told you, you can take y and theta, whatever you can make it. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Then 10x will be equal to t square. 10 also you take from left side to right side. It will be 10 inverse t square. I am going to write one important thing. Integration of or differentiation. Let me take the differentiation. Differentiation of first thing 10 inverse x. My dear student, you know that is 1 upon x square plus 1 or 1 plus x square. Similarly, differentiation of cot inverse x. Only just you will put the negative symbol 1 upon x square plus 1. This is the differentiation of cot inverse x. This thing I will use over here. Yes, you differentiate on both the sides. Dx will be equal to, yes, it's a differentiation 10 inverse x in place of x. You will write t square. This is this one. That means 1 upon x to the power 4, because x square is there. You see, x square, and here is also t square. That is why in place of x you write t to the power 4, means like that, t square to the power 2 plus 1. Once again, by using the chain rule, once again you differentiate t square with respect to t, that will be 2t into dt. That is why you got 2t upon t to the power 4 plus 1 dt in place of dx. In place of dx you will have to put this one only, this value. Okay, let me take, my dear student, tan x. What is the value of tan x? T square. Everything is given over here. Upon, in place of root, that is t, and in place of dx you write 2t upon t to the power 4 plus 1 dt. Substitute once again, in place of tan x, my dear student, t square, in place of root tan x, that is t, and in place of dx, that is 2t upon t to the power 4 dt. Okay, t will be cancelled by t will be cancelled by t, then what is left? 2, I am taking it out, t square plus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus 1 and dt. My dear student, the student feel that is very difficult question. It is not difficult. This is your first question. X square plus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus 1 dx. You solve it in this form, and later on in place of t you must have to substitute what? Root 10x if it is required. In place of t you must have to, because you must have to give the answer in the form of x. Okay, not in the form of t. This solution I told you, I discussed already, it is given. Okay, my dear student, it is a very simple question. And this is the question number 5. Let me take one more question. Question number 6. What will be the question number 6? See, all these questions asked in the CBSE examination, I am telling you. All these questions have been asked. Okay? Not once, several times. Integrate of root 10x. Several times this question asked. A student feel how you find out the solution. How we will find out the solution of these difficult questions. It is not a difficult question. Put similar kind of thing I told you. Put root. मेरे ख्याल से आप सबकी समझ में आ गया होगा हमको क्या करना है. Tan x is equal to t square and x will be equal to 2. Always you change it into this form if you want to make it easy. Otherwise this question will become very difficult for you if you will not follow this method which I am telling you. Okay, differentiate on both the sides. Dx will be equal to what? 1 upon t square to the power 2 plus 1, and once again you differentiate, t square means 2t into dt. Okay, dx will be 2t upon t to the power 4 plus 1 dt. Dx. Okay, now in place of dx you put root 10x, that is t. In place of dx you will write 2t dt upon t to the power 4 plus 1. My dear student, that will be 2t square upon t to the power 4 plus 1 dt. Okay, I already told you the solution of this one. Let me change it. What is t square plus 1 plus t square minus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus 1 dt. T square plus t square, 2t square, 1 will be cancelled by 1. That is why you got the value. What is the value? T square plus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus 1 dt, and plus similar kind of thing, t square minus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus 1 dt. These are the two questions you see. That is question number 6 or 7, whatever it may be. Okay, you see, I told you the solution of this one and this one, first and second. So I told you this solution and I told you this solution also. You see, it is simple question. It is also this question is also the combination of the two questions you see. Let me take one more question. I am taking more and more questions so that you will be having the question bank with you related with the integral of some particular functions. My dear student, same kind of thing I will take code. Here also I will take code. cot x, and here also you take cot x, and x will be similar kind of thing. That will be cot inverse. Cot inverse t square. Okay, and you differentiate only, there will be the negative symbol. Rest things will be same. This is negative symbol. Okay, and here will also be, I am taking the negative symbol. Inside the bracket you take negative symbol. And here also negative symbol. I am taking minus t, and this will also be minus t. See, minus t and minus t, that will be minus 2t, and plus 1 minus 1 cancel, same thing you will get. Okay, I am taking the negative symbol over here from this bracket, out of the bracket. Okay, or you take in that way, automatically you will understand. Take negative sign from here, minus, it will be negative sign. Okay, and negative sign here, it will be positive, here it will be negative sign. That you got, this sign I am taking out of it. I have changed it. This solution I told you here, and that solution I told you. It is the combination of the question. Very simple questions I am giving you. Don't feel that these are difficult. This is the collection of the set of question papers, so questions which will be helpful for you to find out the solution of the difficult question, which you feel difficult. Let me take some more questions. Which are very important. Seventh question. This was the seventh question. Now I am going to take question number 8 or 9. Question number 8. What are it may be? Because it is the combination of two questions. It is the combination of the two questions. Okay. Very important questions. This question asked in the CBSE examination not only once, several times. 10 to the power 4x plus 1 and dx. 1 upon 10 to the power 4x plus 1. That question may be asked 1 upon 1 plus 10 square x. 10 to the power 4x. 1 plus 10 to the power 4x. Then what you will do here? You put here 10x is equal to t. My dear student, as I told you, you must know the differentiation, chart of the differentiation, chart of the integration formula. Differentiate on both the sides. Differentiation of 10x, that is sec square x, and dx, it will be equal to t. In class 10 you have studied sec square x will be equal to what? 1 plus 10 square x or 10 square x plus 1. Whatever it may be, that depends upon you. 10 square plus 1 is equal to sec square x dx. It is dx. It will be dt. Okay, and you put t square plus 1 dx is equal to dt. Or dx, because we want to find out the value of dx, that is t square plus 1. It is the value of dx, dt upon t square plus 1. Okay, and let me take what may be its value. A little changing you must have to take. Okay, what the changing you will take? T to the power 4 plus 1. Okay, and in place of dx what you will write? dt upon t square plus 1. My dear student, see this little twisting, I am twisting. If you don't know this twisting form, then it may be very difficult to find out the solution of the question. Similar kind of thing. It is easy, not difficult. T to the power 4 plus 1 minus t to the power 4 minus 1. Plus. I am taking plus. Because let me divide in numerator and denominator by 2. In numerator I will multiply by 2. In denominator also you multiply by 2. Okay? यहाँ पर करना चाहते हैं तो यहाँ पर कर लीजिए, क्योंकि मैंने एक स्टेप थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट कर दिया. चलो, लेट मी राइट दैट स्टेप. कभी आप लोग ना समझ में आए। आई एम गोइंग टू डिवाइड इन न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर बाय 2 अपॉन t to the power 4 plus 1 and t square plus 1 and dt. Okay, you change it now. T to the power 4 minus plus 1 minus t to the power 4 plus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus 1 and t to the power 2 plus 1 dt. I have added t square t to the power 4 and subtracted the same. 1 plus 1 2. Okay, let me take it. T to the power 4 plus 1. I am going to separate it, both the things. T to the power 4 plus 1 in one bracket and t square plus 1 in second bracket and dt. Next, minus t to the power 4 minus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus 1 and t square plus 1 dt. See carefully, my dear student, you see carefully, this is t square. This is t square plus 1. See carefully. This negative sign you will take out. Okay. Inside the bracket there will be t to the power 4 minus 1. That is I have taken. Okay. Now t to the power 4 plus 1 you cannot factorize. It will be cancelled. You write it. 1 upon 2. What will be left? 1 upon t square plus 1 dt. Or 1 upon 1 plus t square. Whatever it may be. That depends upon you. Okay, t to the power 4, what will be the factorization? T square plus 1 and t square minus 1. Factorization of class 8, t to the power 4 plus 1 and t square plus 1. What you did in class 8? A square minus b square. What does it mean? A square minus b square, it will be equal to what? A minus b and a plus b. This thing you will use algebraic condition here. Okay, what the cancel? It will be cancelled. This is dt. Don't forget dt. And it will be, आपको पता है इसका डिफरेंशिएशन क्या होगा? tan inverse x. Its integration. Its integration is tan inverse x. Okay? And minus, you see, t square minus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus 1. A little calculation is there, my dear student. Its integration I told you already. I told you its integration. Integration of t square minus 1 upon t to the power 4 it is given. Okay. And it's, that is simple, tan inverse x. Its integration I told you. This thing. And this is question number 8. Let me take the questions. मैंने बोला एक दो क्वेश्चन मैंने सॉल्व किए हैं, दोनों ही क्वेश्चन एक के ही पार्ट हैं. एक क्वेश्चन से हम देखो कितने क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर दिए हमने. 8. Now we will take the next question 9. Ninth question. See the ninth question. Let me take the ninth question of the set. This is the set, important set for you. बहुत ही important होने वाला है ये set आपके लिए. Similar kind of question I am taking, which are very very important for you. बहुत ही important वीडियो आज की होने वाली है आपकी. मैंने पहले ही बता दिया कि दैट इज ए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड यू मस्ट हैव टू सी इवेल्युएट एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 1 अपॉन एक्स टू द पावर 4. थोड़ी सी बड़ी वीडियो हो सकती है क्योंकि मैं सारे क्वेश्चन एक सीरीज के इसी में ही बताना चाहता हूं आप लोगों को. सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ थिंग यू मस्ट हैव टू डू. सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ थिंग. डिवाइड इन न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर, सेम प्रोसीजर. डिवाइड इन न्यूमरेटर and denominator by same thing x square in such type of questions, because that is also important question. Divide 1 minus 1 upon x square, similar kind of thing. Here it will be x square plus 1 plus 1 upon x square dx. And you must have similar kind of thing as I told you. It is not difficult. X square plus 1 upon x square. As I told you, you subtract 2 and add 2. Add 2. Subtract 2 and add 2 and plus 1 and dx. Because this thing will be required, dx. See carefully, you see carefully this one. I have taken subtract 2 and add 2. that will be put. Let me put later on, but first of all you see x minus 1 upon x. Let me take positive sign, because here it is negative sign. Let me take positive first. Positive 2. Positive 2 you will take x square and minus root 2 square. I am just going to change dx. Okay, I am taking the positive first and negative later on. Why? As I told you, here if it is positive, then you differentiate it, that will be this thing. Here will be, I have taken positive 2, and how much left? How much left? See, added 2, subtracted 2. I have taken positive 2 here, okay, as per the formula as I told you here, and what is left? Minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1, 1 square. Very simple. Put x plus, as I told you, is equal to t, and it's a differentiation of x plus 1 upon x. I told you several times, x square, and dx will be equal to t. Only I want to change it. I want to give the shape to it. In place of it, you will write dt upon t square minus 1 square. What the formula you will use, my dear student? 1 square. T square minus a square in the denominator. First t square minus, this formula you can use. I told you already this question. Okay? What will be the solution of this question? You see, t square minus a, in place of a is 1 over here, and in place of x is 1 upon 2 into 1. Okay? And log x t minus 1 upon t plus 1. Okay, plus c, it will be equal to 1 upon 2 log, in place of t you write x plus 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 1 upon x and plus 1 plus c. You simplify it, that will be the answer of it. You see the solution of this question. Simple question. Similar kind of question. Let me take one more question on depend upon it. I have taken this one. There may be one question, another question. My dear student, you can discuss yourself. Okay? I am just going to change. This is question number 10. Question number 10. Okay? The solution of this one also, like that you can find out. Because you will have to change the sign here. Okay? And here it will be negative sign. You will take the negative first. Here it will be positive. It will be negative only. It will be negative. Minus 2 take first. You will take minus 2 here and positive 2 here. Okay? Here it will be negative 3. Positive 3. Negative you have taken and positive 3 square. Okay? Now you can do it. Positive root 3 square. Similar kind of formula you can use. This formula you can use. Okay? That formula you can use. That will be the answer of this question. What will be the answer? In place of a, you write 1 upon 2 root 3. And tan inverse t upon root 3 plus c. What will be its value? Root 3. Tan inverse t. In place of t, you write x plus 1 upon x upon root 3 plus c. You can check it. Okay? Like that you can find out the solution of the questions, my dear student. Okay? And I think it is very simple and very important. Here also you can change the sign. क्योंकि मैंने sign change किए थे सभी. यहाँ भी yes, it is negative. It will be negative. It is negative sign, and it will be when you will take. It will be positive because yes, when you will take the differentiation, yes, it will be negative dx. In place of it, you will put here. I have substituted the values in place of this one, that is dt. You see, in place of this one. Okay, and you can do the same thing. थोड़ा सा इसको change कर लेना है. You will change it as per that one. Okay, क्योंकि इसको हमने स्क्वायर में चेंज किया, स्क्वायर में हमने यहाँ चेंज किया है इसको, तो यहाँ तक हमको इसको इसी फॉर्म में लेकर के जाना पड़ेगा। ओके, स्क्वायर के फॉर्म में नहीं, इसी फॉर्म में आपको लेके जाना पड़ेगा। यहाँ मैंने चेंज नहीं किया था तो यहाँ पर भी चेंज कर देना है। ओके, क्योंकि x माइनस 1/x यहाँ पे हो गया। ओके, एंड उसके बाद इसका डिफरेंशिएशन आप लोग लेंगे तो इसमें ये पॉजिटिव x स्क्वायर हो जाएगा। ओके, पॉजिटिव x स्क्वायर, यू मस्ट हैव टू सी। यहाँ पे नेगेटिव हो गया, यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव हो गया, रेस्ट दैट इज ऑल राइट, नो प्रॉब्लम। ओके, एंड यू मस्ट हैव टू सी दिस थिंग। Positive, and because here positive required, then you must have to take here the negative. Okay, here it will be negative sign and it will be positive, then you put it over here the value, this thing, these values, because I have changed the questions from the previous question. Okay, that is why you must have to keep in mind this solution. Okay, let me take one more question. One more question I am going to take. That is very important question I am discussing with you, dear student, which are very important. That is question number 11. 11. Evaluate integration of x square upon x to the power 4 x square plus 1. Very important question. You multiply numerator and denominator by 2, nothing else, 2x square upon x to the power 4 plus x square plus 1 dx. How you will change it? I told you already, x square plus 1 and plus x square minus 1. Similar kind of thing, x to the power 4 plus x square minus 1 plus 1 dx. Change it, x square plus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus x square plus 1 dx, and plus 1 upon 2 x square minus 1 upon x to the power 4 plus x square plus 1 and dx. I told you the solution of this one and this one already, I have told you just before. Okay, इनका solution मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ, that is why you see, मैंने यहाँ पर नहीं लिखा था but बता चुका था दोनों solution. Similar kind of thing you must have to keep in mind. Okay, sometimes this question also may come. This is question number 12, and which is very important. आपके लिए difficult हो सकता है ये question, but it is very simple. You multiply numerator and denominator. I am going to change it. This thing. बस यहीं पर मुझे change करना है, कुछ नहीं करना. इसी question में change करूँगा. लीजिए, x square minus x square 0, 1 plus 1 2. Same thing. Here I will take x square plus 1 and I will take negative sign here. If you will take negative sign here, then x square minus 1. Similar kind of thing. The solution, इसका solution मैं आपको बता दूँ. You see the solution of these two questions. These are the two questions. This question is the combination of these two questions. You see. Okay. Now let me take very important question now, which several time asked in the CBSE examination and student feel very difficult. Not only here. In maximum and minimum also, this question is given. It is very important question. Sin to the power 4x plus cos to the power 4x. Students feel that it is a very difficult question. And we cannot find out. It is also the part of this series of questions, set of questions. It is the part of set of questions which I have given to you, my dear student. And what you will do? Divide in numerator and denominator. Divide in numerator and denominator by cos to the power 4. This combination you must have to keep in mind. Then what does it mean? What is that? Divide in numerator also 1 divided by cos to the power 4 sec to the power 4x. Let me write one line so that you will not be in confusion. 1 upon cos to the power 4x. Okay? And sin to the power 4x upon cos to the power 4x plus cos to the power 4x upon cos to the power 4x dx. Then it will be equal to what? Sec to the power 4x divided by 10 to the power 4x and plus cos to the power 4x, cos to the power 4x cancel 1 dx. My dear student, you break this sec to the power 4x, sec square x into sec square x, because I want to change it into simplest form, 10 to the power 4x plus 1. It is very important question. I have break sec to the power 4x into this form, sec square x, and sec square x is equal to what you have studied in trigonometry in class 10, that is 1 plus tan square. Okay, let me write it, tan square x plus 1 and divided by 10 to the power 4x plus 1 and sec to the power sec square x dx. Because I want to put tan x is equal to t. Differentiate on both the sides. Sec square x dx, it will be equal to t. You see, sec square x dx, it is given over here. In place of it you put dt. Okay. And in place of t you put t square plus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus 1 dt. In place of it you write t. Okay. You see, in place of tan x, that is t, and in place of sec square x dx, that is dt. And if it is dt, you see, this the solution of this question I told you. This is the question. Okay, I have solved only 1 or 2 questions, and I have given a number of questions. Let me take one more question, which is also an important question, my dear student. That is question number 14. Note 14. You see, these are the combination of different questions. Let me take. This question also asked several times in the examination, which I am going to write. You see your CBSE paper for last years, and you see the sample papers, but the student feel difficult. Sin to the power 4x plus sin square x, cos square x. Not only for CBSE, these are mean for your competitive examination also, and dx. 1 upon sin to the power 4x plus sin square x into cos square x plus cos to the power 4x. But very simple question. Divide numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator by cos to the power 4x. Same thing, cos to the power 4x. Okay, then what will happen? 1 upon cos to the power 4x divided by same thing, sin to the power 4x upon cos to the power 4x plus sin square x cos square x divided by cos to the power 4x and plus cos to the power 4x divided by cos to the power 4x, cos to the power 4x. See this symbol, my dear student, and dx. इसको मैं थोड़ा सा ऊपर लिख देता हूं so that you will not be confused. By cos to the power 4x. You see how it will become? Same thing, sec to the power 4x divided by 10 to the power 4x plus cos square, 1 cos square will be cancelled, tan square x and plus 1 and dx. My dear student, you change it. Just before I told you in the previous question, sec square x into sec square x dx. 10 to the power 4x plus 10 square x plus 1 dx. In place of 1 sec square you put 10 square x plus 1 upon same thing sec square x and dx. It is not a lengthy question. It is a very simple question if you will follow my technique. Okay? See, put what you will put? Tan x is equal to t and sec square x dx, it will be equal to t. In place of sec square x dx you must write dt over here. It will be see t square plus 1 and dt you write here t to the power 4 plus t square plus 1. I told you the solution of this question already, my dear student. I told you the solution of this question. T square plus 1 upon t to the power 4 plus t square plus 1. You see, So many questions I have given today, the 14 questions. Not the 14 questions. One question it is the combination of different questions. And similarly, you also may collect. There are 20 questions of this set of questions. And all the questions are given in different forms in your sample paper. And many questions asked in the CBSE examination. I think, and all these questions, because I know, जब नवोदय विद्यालय में पढ़ाता था मैं, तो स्टूडेंट बोलते थे सर ये तो डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन है, और जैसे ही मैं ये सेट सभी बच्चों को बता देता था, सेट ऑफ क्वेश्चन, दे फील सर ये तो बहुत ही इजी क्वेश्चंस है, दीज आर वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चंस. That is why, my dear student, we have proved that you remember the formula, practice the simple question, go to difficult, break the difficult into simple, and you can solve the difficult questions. I think आप सभी को मेरी आज की वीडियो पसंद आई होगी, और मैं समझता हूँ भविष्य में भी आप लोग इस तरह का स्मार्ट वर्क करते रहेंगे. I do hope that all of you will get success. और मेरा जो मोटिव है, जिस मोटिव के साथ मैं वर्क कर रहा हूँ, किस मोटिव के साथ मैं वर्क कर रहा हूं? यू मस्ट सिक्योर 100% मार्क इन मैथमेटिक्स. यू डू द वर्क सिंस वेरी बिगिनिंग. जो बच्चे इसको देख रहे हैं, जो अभी अप्रैल से जो नया सेशन स्टार्ट होने वाला है, वो अभी से मेहनत करें, उस तरह के सेट्स को अभी से माइंड के अंदर सेट कर लें. आई थिंक यू विल बी वेरी मच हैप्पी. माय डियर स्टूडेंट, इट इज माय रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू दैट यू लाइक माय वीडियो, share my videos, subscribe my channel definitely, so that I will be motivated and you will also get the benefits from my videos. लेकिन मैं एक लाइन हमेशा बोलता हूँ, पंजाबी में एक गाना है, साडे नाल रहोगे तो ऐसे करोगे और जिंदगी के सारे मजे कैसे करोगे, स्पेशली इन मैथमेटिक्स. ओके, थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू.